Welcome guys to Explorerverse, and we are looking forward to building our AMG Project One. And to start, we're going to build our mechanic, and we got a little spanner to fix the car. Every racing team has mechanics. They keep the car running, and when it breaks down, they also fix it. All the parts are laid out. So, first things first, let's get our mechanic all built up so that they can help us to build our car. Now, my current thing is I can't seem to find the legs. And without legs, we have a bit of an issue. It's hiding somewhere. It always seems to me like the parts just run away from me. I mean, this one literally grew legs, so there is that. Okay, we will first put the rest on. So, we're gonna put on a cap. We got a cute little ponytail. Give the spanner. And for now, we'll just leave her there. We will eventually find her legs. And we got her cute little helmet. She's going to be in charge of driving this amazing car, which actually is one of the fastest cars around the Nürburgring, which is very, very cool. Another thing that's very cool about this car is that it actually has a Formula One engine as well. Okay, first things first, we're going to start with our chassis. We need 4 little red pieces with corners. So these are the pieces. We've got 4 of them, and we are going to connect them on each of these ends. So it'll be looking like that. Oop. Gotta look at what I'm doing and not just look at the Lego piece. Okay, now we have a very long piece, and we have 2 of them, 2 of these gray little pieces. And what we're going to do is, on each end, we're going to add the pieces there. So we're going to see them come up like that. And like that. Next up, we're going to add 4 little, well, they're not yellow, but cream looking pieces. I'm guessing these are where the wheels are going to go because there's 4 of them. And they are going to go inside of a big gray piece. Well, 2 big gray pieces. These 2 gray pieces are going to go over here and over here like that, and then you see the spaces. Each of these little places is made specifically so that this fits in, so like that. Okay, there's 4 of them. Next up, we're going to take, it has like a little flat space, that one over there. There's two of them. And we are going to add it in the front. You see those little space over there. So the smooth piece will face out actually. Okay, then we're going to find a big cream piece, and then we have two of these little pieces. They look like a little step from the side. There's two of them. Okay, and the step pieces will go behind where it's flat and smooth over here. So it's going to go like this. It covers it so that these 2 points are pointing outside. And this is a perfect fitting for this little piece, and it goes right there. Next, we're going to take a very long gray piece, this one, and it's going to go underneath here. So we're going to clip it, and it's going to look like that. Next, we're looking for 2 corners and then 1 piece where you can clip something into. So, where are the corners? Okay, we got our corners here. And then the piece that we can clip something into. I'm just trying to see if I can spot them. There we are. Oops. It looks like this. And there we... Oh, I had it and then it just disappeared. There we go. So it's like that. Okay. Now, on the line here, we're going to put the black piece. It's going to cover over this. So the corner piece, like that. It's going to cover it. We're going to do that on both sides. And then in the middle, we're going to put the little hook just behind that space, like that. Okay, then we have 2 blue single pieces, 1 red piece with a smooth surface in the middle. The blue is going to go on either side of this. And then this is going to go in front and cover that cream color. Now we're going to take 2 of these blue single pieces, but they're a little bigger. You can see it from the side. And these 2 will go behind where our blue pieces are over there. So, behind it, on both sides. That's how it's going to look. Then we're going to take 2 blue pieces with little front ends like that. And you remember this on the cream blocks, it goes in front. Whoops. Okay, there we go. So it looks like that. Now we're going to take 2, I think it's these block pieces. It looks really small, so I don't know if it's smaller, but I think it's these bigger ones. And then they're going to go on... It's a double piece, but it's got like a little curve. There we are. There we are. There we go. And we're gonna just put this on there. Whoops. Only one. And another one of these. Sorry, you see me skipping some steps. It's something I'm going to have to learn. Then here, we clip it on. Make sure it's nice and firmly in. Whoop! I should be saying that about the gray piece, it seems. Okay, there we go. Alright, next up, we've got a flat piece, or a smooth black piece. One of these. One little yellow piece, like this. Two little white. I don't know what to call these. They look like little taps or handles. Two of those. And one... what color is this? Gray. I think it's gray. One gray piece. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to put a gray piece on there. Then on the top we're going to add this in the middle, so it looks like that. And we're going to turn this upside down, and we're going to put this on like that, but it's going to face the opposite direction of the gray, so let's turn that around. Okay. Opposite direction, upside down looking. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look. This then goes on the front here. Okay, so those two spaces seem to be made for this. Wow, look at that. That looks very interesting, I must say. Next up, we're going to take a curved piece like this. I also now have a moth flying around. And there are two of these actually, so those two pieces. And 4 of those. Okay, it says 4. Alright, so we're going to take one of these. It's a very interesting block, I must say. We're going to look at it like this. We're going to add 2 off pieces over there. Okay, we're going to do this twice. Okay, and then we're going to take this now, and you want the black pieces facing on the inside right next to the blue ones, and you're going to just clip it on. You can see that it's forming the place for the wheel to go in, and we're going to do the same on this side. Great. Next up, we've got one little red piece. Well, it's more like a brown piece, this one of these. 2 pieces on a gray one of those. 1 little piece like that, and 1 blue of those. So we're going to take the gray. Alright, we're going to put it on there. And then on one side we're going to add this blue. And then on the other end I think we're going to add, actually, sorry, I misunderstood this step. We are going to add this. On here, and the blue piece on there. That is what we're supposed to do. Okay, now we're going to take this and it's going to go on here from what I can see. Yep, it is. And there we go. Now we're going to do that again, except it's going to be the opposite way. Okay, so let's find that piece again. Okay, so one of those, one of these, a blue one, and of course, the brown one. Now, I'm gonna go, oops, same plan. Now, this brown will go on the inside, and the blue is over there. Just turn it so that it looks in shape. Add it on there. It matches, and that's how it's going to look from the front. Awesome. Now we're going to take 2 of these blue pieces, these single pieces, and we're going to take 1 white piece that is going to have something clip into it later. I'm quite sure, because that's what it looks like it's going to do. The sorry, this piece. Now we have 2 of these over there and 2 of these. Okay, this is very interesting. So we're going to take one of these pieces first. I think if it makes a difference. We're going to take one of the blue ones, clip it on, and then we're going to clip this into here. It's going to look like that. Obviously, we're going to do that for both. So, clip, blue piece, and we have both of these. Now, we're going to turn them around, and on our big set, we want to clip it over so that it's covering here. So, it's going to make it look, so there's 2 blue pieces, this, and then it sits sort of covering it here. That looks right. Yep, that looks right. And then that's in the middle. Okay. I think so far we've followed the instructions quite well. Next up is a blue piece that looks like it's upside down. Sorry, not a blue piece, a white piece that looks like it's upside down. I've got a feeling it's this. And one of those brown pieces with space in the middle. Okay, there we are. What we're going to do is we're going to keep this upside down. And we are going to click this in the middle so it looks like that. And then we're going to add it on here. Just in front of the blue. Like that. Wow, it fits really well. That's very interesting. Okay, then we've got a little curved piece like this. And 2 gray, it's sort of like an overhanging piece. Something like this. What is this? And so we're going to take our set. We're going to turn this facing that direction. It's going to go on and clip in the middle like that. You see that? So only smooth pieces showing. And then on this little gray thing, we're going to stick this on each side. So things, you've got to be a bit firm, but at the same point in time, you've got to be a little gentle because everything just wants to sort of clip into place, but clip off as well. Okay, 2 black little pieces like this. You can call them connecting pieces, I suppose. And then they have gray ones, I think, like this. 2 of them. Nope, that's a different one. Found them. We're going to turn it like this. The black is going to go on top of it. I'm going to do it for both. Okay, now we're going to place it on top here. Now, I just want to see which direction it's supposed to face. Okay. So, it wants it to be 3, so the direction it's going to face is outwards. So it's like that. So currently we have 2, and it needs to be 3. Of course, it can only be 3 when you clip it on. Just want to make sure that's nice and firm. Cool. We made progress, but there's obviously still quite a bit. This is the important bodywork part. Okay. So, we're going to leave a space. We're going to put this single piece over here. And then the next piece is going to go over that. So, it's going to go like that. And look like this. Wow, just a little bit, used to building pieces and it usually being a bit symmetrical, or basically what that means is both sides have a certain amount, not 2 and 1, but usually it's 2 and 2. Anyways, we have got 2 overhanging little clip pieces like this, and they're gonna go over here, and they're gonna clip on the blue piece like that. Oops, when I say like that, it's meant to be clipped on. There we go. There we are. Alright, now before we go on, we have 2 stickers to add on there. Now, I just will show you the stickers again in case you haven't seen it. So that's what the stickers look like. And we are going for number 33 and 30. So 33, right, and 30. So there we go. Great. Now the other side. Alright, actually, I'm just going to swap fingers so that I can get in there nicely. Get right on the edge as possible. I think that turned out pretty great. Alright. One of these 3 pieces, a curved piece, but when it comes to curved pieces, we have to make sure we're using the right thing. So there's one of these, but we also need one of the opposite directions. So let's see if we can spot it. These pieces always give me a little bit of a hide and go seek. I mean, I still haven't found this Pro Mechanics legs, so there's that as well. I'm quite sure both of them are black pieces, so we've got one. Maybe we are looking in the wrong place. I wonder. Usually they stay in their sort of you can call it a friend group, I guess. Oops. I feel like I'm playing Spot the Difference. There we are. There's the piece. Great. So now we need two of, well, I think these pieces. We have them. And one, it's like a little pipe over there. Look at this. There we go. Fantastic. So we're going to take one of these. We're going to put one of these on each end. We're going to put the pipe in the middle. It clips on, so it looks like that. And then on both ends, we are going to add... I just want to see which way it curves out. I think it's like this. I think it's like this. Okay, that looks about right. And now we're gonna take over here on the bottom. It goes here. You just have to figure out sometimes. Wow, this is really intricate. Look at that. Okay. Wow. Next up, we got a smooth piece. Smooth piece is on this side. We got two white clippy pieces. White or gray? I think it's gray. I don't have white pieces anymore. Yep, it's gray. One blue piece. And alright, so what's gonna happen is we're going to take this. The blue goes on in the middle, it seems, actually. In the middle. And on both ends, we're going to put this clippy piece. We're going to turn it around. And you see those. No, actually, it's going to go here. Yep. It's going to go right here. I thought it was going to clip on those, so my bad. But it goes right there. And those two clips face up. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add 3 stickers. So, alright, 32 and 31 will be the first ones we go for. So 32 and 31. I'm going for 31. Alright, 31 is whoop, on the right hand side. Why do I? Okay, just mind me. Okay, so oh no, there's a little piece of hair. No, we do not want you. Fluff. Don't even know where you're coming from. Okay, there we go. Looking good. there we are. So that's how we're looking so far with the stickers. And then we got one sticker going here, number 35, which has the name. It has the name of this car, the AMG Patronus. Well, no Patronus because it's not the Formula One team. It's the Mercedes AMG Project One. And this one's going to be a little difficult because I don't have much space for my fingers to work with. I think that's decent considering the space that's left there. Alright, we're taking one of these pieces. There are so many pieces left, to be honest. It's exciting though what progress we've made. So we're going to take one of these. There's a flat red piece. What we're going to do is take this. Alright. On one end, you're going to put one of these. And then we're going to put this at an angle. So. Oh. So you see this. This is something where detail matters. It needs to be turned just the right amount so that this can clip in. Alright. Now we're going to turn it. And it's going to clip right there. On the right there. Fantastic. Now of course we repeat that, but for the opposite end. One. AMG Project One. Had to be said. Okay. There we go. Clipped on. Ooh. Please, no. There's so many pieces here clipped onto each other. But there we go. Great. Two gray double pieces. Got one, two, one flat gray piece. I think it's one of these. Alright, so you see the first red on each side. We're gonna put a gray in between them, clipping there. So, like that. On both sides. It's just layers upon layers of Lego. And in the middle, we're gonna put this. Great. Now we've got 4 corner pieces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now this is quite important. So these pieces are going to go around here and around here. I'm sure you can see there. Well, making sure you can. Alright. So. Gentle but firm, I suppose. I am meant to be here. Thank you. I feel so welcome. There we are. Alright. Wow. It's got some weight on one end. Okay, now another piece. Flat, smooth piece. One of these. We've got a gray smooth piece. It's shorter, so I don't know if it's... I think it's this. Yep, that is shorter. And 2 gray overhanging covers. It's smooth overhanging covers, so it's these 2. The reason why I say smooth is these are both look very similar, but this one has a very steep end. Okay, so you're gonna see these here on the clips. On those. Actually, it's on the light, what I can see. On the light, you're gonna add these gray pieces. Okay, and then I'm gonna add a black piece here in the middle, just behind the clips. And then on here we're gonna clip this gray curved piece. Okay. All right. So now what's next? Well, we need curved little pieces. These ones, right? So there's one facing the opposite direction. We need one facing the other way, which this time is going to be much easier to find. And then we need two overhanging pieces, smooth ones again. All right. Yep, that looks perfectly right. Now what we're going to do is one side is going to have the little sharp piece. Now, to decide which one is, it needs to follow the shape, so it has to be on this side. You see there how it follows the shape? It's smooth. That's what we want. And then one of these is going to go on the other end. Just get it to clip. You see there how it is smooth. Again, same thing on the other side. All right. This is beautiful. Oh, I put two of the same pieces. I love how I am showing you to do smooth pieces and then absolutely doing the opposite. Smooth. The holes should be visible on the inside, not on the outside. Okay. Now we need those other pieces. And what's going to happen is it's going to go on the inside. You see over there? It's going to go there to close it up. So, like that. Over here. It closes it up. You can see it sort of fits in and closes it up. Okay, now we have a 3 smooth piece, gray one, and then we have a black piece, a shorter one. So I just want to make sure, so direction is what matters here. So this is not the right direction. That is the right direction. Then we need to have the same thing, correct direction for the black piece, and that is the right direction. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this, okay, hold it like this, put this on the one end, so it forms like a little V in between, and turn sideways, and you see those 3. We're going to do a full, oops. Okay, when I say full, I didn't mean, ouch. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. You see, woo, and I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. It's all my fault. I put too much of pressure on the piece. There we go. We are back. Okay. So I'm just gonna give some support because that piece is very, it's able to move and flexible, and so that means if I put too much pressure, it goes in there, and it sort of, kind of say, it makes this crumble.